Good morning, BHS. I'm Kyrie,
I'm Kennedy.
and these are your morning announcements. Here's the pledge. May everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Board Game Club will have its monthly meeting this Friday after school in Mr. Kane's room, room 118.
The results of the Class 2024 senior personalities are in. Information about yearbook photos will be distributed on January 16th. Please see Ms. Weeks in A to 2.
Most athletic is Lily Cunningham and Kenneth Larry. Class clowns are Heaven Blazes and Anthony Bond. Biggest flirts are Shauna Wilson and Xavier Macon. Most likely to skip class is Raya Conley and Xander Bush. Best dressed, Emma Kasari and Samuel Law. Most school spirit, Norris Solomon and Jacob Paul. Teacher's pet, Olivia Atkinson and Ethan Bernhardt. Most likely to star in a Netflix original, Gabrielle Harris and Kyrie Gibson. Most opinionated is Sierra Arthur and Dylan Alati.
Book club is in the media center during magic time today.
Now sports. Bowling update. Magics get roughed up by the Kent Rough Riders on Friday. The guys were led by Michael Dunn's 400 series and 217 high game. Caden Hiller had a 212 game, and Dominic Nabelski had a 158 game.
The ladies were led by Sakura Norman's 300 series and a 152 high game, and Zero Kun's 149 game. The Magics faced North Royalton at home on Monday, at Copley on Tuesday, and at Nordonia on Friday. That's a lot of places.
That's it for us. Have a great first day back, BHS.
Here's Murin.
Okay, just a quick reminder about the Magic Book Club. They're meeting from the library. They're meeting in the media center today, so after announcements, you can head over. Myers Driving School, there's a flyer. They didn't tell me what the prices are, but if you tell them you are a Barberton student, there is a discount. They only have 2 people signed up for the January classes, so there's plenty of room. Instead of going all over the place, driving all over. It's over in Mr. Cook's room in room 120 here in the high school. So you can, sign up and get that done. What are we having for lunch today?
Today's lunch is chicken smackers.
Today's sporting events, we have bowling versus North Royalton home. We have JV wrestling at Marlington and girls JV basketball versus Manchester, and that's home. And it's a JV only game at 5 o'clock. I want to welcome everyone back. A couple reminders: do not prop doors open. I don't care if it's a past grad or someone you should not do it. We'll still send you over for expulsion. If they decide they're going to reduce that, that's on them. We're still going to make you go through the process. Just don't do it. Reminder, just because it's a new grading period, if you were suspended, out of school suspension at all during the second quarter, you're still banned from going to sporting events. It's 2 grading periods long. I have parents that are trying to argue that. Understand that attendance at sporting events is not a right. It is a privilege that's afforded to the school district, or afforded by the school district, just like driver's license. A lot of people think driver's license is a right. You do not have a right to a driver's license. The driver's license is a privilege that's given to you by the state of Ohio. They can take away that right to that ability to drive. It's because it's not a right. Just like that, sporting events. You guys are starting to get the hang of it. Remember, for those of you who don't know your left hand from your right hand, the left hand, if you hold it up, the L makes the left hand. So put your stuff in your left hand as you walk through. I still have people, you should see it, they'll literally go, put it in your left hand. Now hold your arm out. No, your left arm out. Put the stuff in your left hand. Hold it out. It's crazy. It's fun. It's hilarious. Just hold it in your left hand, walk by. We've got it set up that way. It does pick, just so you guys know, if you've gotten one of those magnetic bracelets, it picks up that magnet, because as that magnetic runs through that field, it creates an electric current, which gets picked up. It picks up earbuds, chargers, the Beats head, cell phones, key fobs, and obviously knives. I probably sent 3 people back to their cars last week. Just don't bring them in. You shouldn't have them. It is a safety thing. Just a reminder also, at the sporting events, home basketball games, the seats with the backs on them are for season ticket holders. Now, as more and more season ticket holders start buying those, you guys are going to have to move. If you are a Barberton High School student, there is a Barberton High School section. You're supposed to be sitting in there. You're not to be hanging out in the commons. At the end of the third quarter, start calling for your rides, because we're not going to let you stay here till midnight waiting. And we've actually had people stay till almost midnight waiting for rides. Come on, start making those phone calls. You need to get going home. Do not prop the door. Do not let anyone in during one of those. Same thing. You get yourself in some serious trouble. So don't do it. I know we've got the musical coming up, right? You don't want to lose out the ability to go watch the musical. That's really cool. We got prom. Hey, and by the way, seniors, this next couple months are going to go by so fast. Please take the time, make sure your fees are paid up, make sure your senior hours are done. If you don't know, because I'm trying to get these phone calls out, and sometimes people change phone numbers and don't let us know that you've changed phone numbers and you're not getting the message. Go check with Miss Boyd. She has a list. She'll tell you how many hours you have, how many, if you have fees, or you come down and check in the main office if you have fees. The next couple months are going to go by so fast. Before you know it, seniors, it's going to be prom, and then you have 1 week after that, and then it's going to go real quick. Those of you that are freshmen, I'm telling you, and the seniors, ask the seniors and juniors, every year goes by faster and faster. Before you know it, your freshman year will be over. And you'll be like, man, that was the fastest year. Next thing, your sophomore year goes by even faster, and it just speeds up. So please take the time. Let's do things right. Let's be safe, and we'll see you in the halls.